Hey guys, rolling quickly right into today's short tutorial. This is my girl Grace. You guys probably remember her. I have a couple of videos of her process from black overlap box dye to blonde. Well, we're on session number 7 or 8, I believe this was. And we're basically there, and today we're gonna get to our goal. We do have to kick through some of the fresh regrowth, and there is some dingy, brassy pieces here and there that I'm gonna overlap a little bit. Her hair, for the most part, after taking a beating for many, many sessions from black box dye to this, is definitely in better condition than we expected. We did dustings and bigger trims every couple of sessions, and we really just took care of it. She takes care of it, uses Olaplex and Fanola products at home, and I do my best to be as safe as possible when using Lightener. So I'm using my Joico Blonde Life with 20 volume and a 16th ounce of Olaplex, and I'm focusing on the root area. And if I do see any dingy or, brassy or old left out subsections, I do just take my brush that's basically dry and feather down through it and kick those ends out. Those ends are light enough. The toner will refreshen them. We do not need to put any more lightener on them.
Just in time for summer, all our memories somehow still recover even with each drink.
If you're definitely thinking about going in this direction of going lighter and you have old previous color, especially black or a permanent or especially a box dye, this is definitely something to look at. The reality is there. You're going to have damage, you're going to have dryness, you're going to have breakage. It's all about how safe you are, how safe the stylist is, if you're using the correct products that your stylist recommends after at home. All that plays a role. And if we didn't do everything we've done in this session of taking her from black box dye level 1 overlap to this in 7 or 8 sessions, we would have not had the success that we did. Yeah, her hair has some damage on it. We know blondes get very, very, very short pieces around the hairline. Baby hair is always the first to go. She does have those shorter broken pieces around the front. As you can see, that is expected. But for the most part, for somebody who wanted to maintain as much of her length as possible, we did a pretty good job. I don't want you guys to think that every client is successful like this with going lighter. Some people really can't get to that level 9, 10 without having a lot of hair snap off, especially if they're not taking care of it, or, different situations depending on if there were certain metallic salts in the box dye and there's a reaction with the lightener. There's so many different things that can go wrong, and that's why it's very important if you're a stylist to make sure you're having people sign waivers and really breaking it down and letting them understand what the risk is. And if they're okay with it, then you could take it to that next extreme. But if not, then tell them this is not a session that you want to do with them if they're not okay with possible breakage or damage.
I can't unremember all the notes I sent her. I wonder if she kept them. I wonder why you left and what I done and who we were and where we run. When am I going to be okay? I wonder. Just in time, my lover, are you listening? Have you found another man of all your dreams? I cannot forget each time you said it was me.
All blonde hair when touching up the roots is dangerous, and it can snap if that bleach crosses over that line or it swells in the foil, which is out of our control. But definitely, definitely, definitely take precaution. I just tap right where that dark spot is, and I take Olaplex number 2, which I've been doing a lot the last few months, and running that down through the blonde ends that are already light enough, just in case, God forbid, it swells in the foil or hits it in any kind of way. Another important thing to keep in mind when touching up blonde is your tools. I love using foils I'm comfortable with, as well as a brush for application. My Goldwell mini brush. I love it so much. It's very, very, very good for doing detailed work, especially around the hairline or just in general when touching up highlight roots.
I wonder if you meant it. I wonder why you left and what I done and who we were and where we run. When am I going to be okay? I wonder.
Once her full foil was applied, I let her process for about 45 minutes. We kept a really good eye on it. And then I had my assistant, Kathy, the last 5 to 10 minutes of processing time, take Lightener with 10 volume, an Olaplex, and a little bit of shampoo, and go and just throw it all over her ends just to pop that cuticle open so everything would evenly tone and it would knock out any brass that was remaining in the end. This is a really great way to do it when you're trying to be safe and you're scared of putting Lightener in the foil, because we know the foil makes it process quicker and it actually has heat conduction and that could snap the hair off quicker. Open air is the best because it's very slow at processing, and this is a great way and a great trick to do if you're nervous about overlapping.
Just in time for summer, all our memories.
All right, there you have it, guys. Another one's now in the history books. Her hair is gorgeous. I'm going to link all of her previous videos on the card. Be sure to check them out. Thanks again for all your love and support. It is very, very, very appreciated. Let me know down in the comments below videos you want to see. I want to make sure I'm putting out content you guys want to actually watch. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. As always, so long for now, guys.
When am I going to be okay? I wonder.